It's been a long time since I sat down with y'all. When's the last time I did a discussion video? It feels like it's probably been ages time ago. When? No matter, we're doing it now. Welcome back. Today we're talking about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I know this game's been in the air for a while now, but I just haven't made a single video on it, so now's about that time. I've seen all the trailers, I've seen the gameplay, I've seen all of it. And what can I say? This shit right here, this shit means something to me right here, man. This shit means something to me. Long have I waited. Let me not even say we. Long have we waited for the next entry in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. And finally, the gods have answered our prayers. This must be what it feels like to be on crack. It must be. It's the only explanation. There's no way we get to be this high. There's no way God is allowing us to be up like this. I still remember back in the day when I was nothing but a wee munchkin. My PS2 in front of me, and in my hand, Budokai Tenkaichi 2. The love I showed that game, you niggas will never know. And then after Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3. It was actually just peak gaming back then. I don't know how to explain it. It was just peak gaming. I actually don't have the words or any explanation. It was just, take me back. I'm serious, take me back. Where's the time machine? Take me the fuck back. And now over a decade and a half later, we're getting the next one. Oh man. Are we allowed to have this, fellas? Are we allowed? It feels like it's greed for us to be blessed like this. It must be. Actually, tell a lie, it's not greed. We've waited long enough, run the game up. So as I said, I've seen all the gameplay and the trailers up to now, and in my opinion, it looks good. I think graphically, this is probably the best anime fighter game, or just anime game in general, I've seen. I know there's definitely contenders, but as of now, I don't think the game just looks beautiful. I'll just call a spade a spade. Now, in terms of mechanics and gameplay, there's not really much to say. If you've played the old games, you know what's going on here. We all saw the whole Goku vs Vegeta fight, the full like 10-minute segment where they showed off mechanics and whatnot, where they talked about movement and different abilities and how all that works. Yeah, we know what's going on. I've just been impressed. It all genuinely looks clean. We already know by the way the trailers are going, it's going to be a big character roster. Goku Mid has finally returned. He is finally amongst us once again. For those of you who haven't played the Tenkaichi series before, y'all are going to be able to experience Goku Mid for the first time, along with the plethora of other characters in the game, because we know the roster's gonna be big. I actually can't wait to pick up Frieza Soldier NPC number 1 and hit my opponent with a full blast energy volley. Hit my opponent with the full power energy wave. I don't think you understand. This shit actually means something to me. Now, having said all of that, let's actually get into the topic of this video. Don't let this shit fool y'all. Sparking Zero is coming out. That's good. That's amazing. We hyped. However, the state of anime games right now is still completely in disarray. Anime fighters specifically. And by disarray, I mean they suck. They still suck. Let's be for real. I don't know what it's going to take for this business model of anime arena fighter to end. I really don't know what it's going to take. I would say let's just not buy the games. People don't want to subscribe to that though. And let's just be clear, Sparking Zero is an exception. We'll give them we'll give them our money for this one. They've played the nostalgia card. They've played it well. They know what they're doing. I can't lie, y'all. Normally I can't endorse the purchase of these anime arena fighters. I can't. But this specific game, the jig is up. I can't lie, it's up. An exception can be made for this one due to the extenuating circumstances of how long we've had to wait for it. But in general, these anime arena fighters, they all need to go. And I know it's a broken record. We always say it needs to go, but this shit needs to stop. We cannot let Sparking Zero fool us into thinking, oh yeah, we're in a good state right now. Anime fighters, it's in a good state, right? It's not. It's just not. And apparently, it's not only arena fighters. I saw footage a couple weeks ago of the Hunter x Hunter fighting game coming out, the 2D one, and y'all, that's not it, man. That's not it. I really went in there expecting to see something, and I did see something, but the something I saw wasn't the something I wanted to see, in the sense where it just looked not good. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't look good. To be fair, my main issue was the presentation. I just visually, it was so off-putting to look at. Like, bro, please, this didn't look like 2024 gaming standards to me. Hey, it's not all about visuals. Maybe the way the game plays is great and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's addicting or whatever, I don't know. But I can tell you for free what I've seen from that Hunter x Hunter game so far. If that's the state the game's releasing in, I will not be picking up. Y'all gonna have to pick it up on my behalf and tell me how the game is. I feel like I've gotten sidetracked. This isn't a Hunter x Hunter video. Back on topic. Sparking Zero. Is it Sparking or is it Sparkling Zero? It's Sparking Zero, isn't it? What have I been saying in this video? Sparkling? I hope not, that'd be embarrassing. It's Sparking, right? Let me double check this fam. I'm not trying to look like an idiot. Okay, it's Sparking. I'm correct, it's Sparking. If at any point in this video I said Sparkling, well, just strike that one from the record. But anywho, as I said, we're all excited for this game. I do, however, feel like us supporting this and buying it is going to get them niggas over there in their Japanese gaming studios. It's gonna get them thinking, oh what, y'all like this? Here's another arena fighter for y'all. And another. And another. and another, and they're all going to be ass. We lose in a sense where this just further emphasizes the fact where these big gaming companies can always make a quick buck, relying on us to buy their shitty half-baked arena fighters. As I said, Sparking Zero is a pass, but boy, am I on my last legs with this shit. But that's enough negativity. We're done with that now. I've said what I wanted to say on that matter. We can move on. So we've seen what we've seen from Sparking Zero, and I guess there's a couple things I want to see from the game. So let me enlighten y'all as to what they are. Number one, I do want it to be competitive gameplay, and by that I mean I want it to be an environment where there are clear skill gaps, balanced characters, where you can't get away with abusing moves or characters for that matter, and it's competitive in a sense where it all just comes down to how good are you at the game. I don't want this game to be a situation where you can get by just mashing. I really don't, and unfortunately that is the culture for arena fighters. But if you ask me what I want, that's what I want. God damn it, I want it, so give it to me. Pause. The second thing I want to see from this game, I want there to be a variety of game modes and different ones that are engaging. Now what they could be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. Maybe I should have. It's all well and good to say I want there to be different and engaging game modes in the game, but if I don't have anything to bring to the table, it's kind of pointless. But damn it, that's still what I want. In fact, it don't have to be game modes per se. I just want there to be stuff to do in the game so it doesn't get stale quickly. In fact, talking about modes, what I definitely do want, I want the essentials in from day one. I don't want the BS where shit has to come out at a later date. I don't want to hear this game comes out and for some reason you can't do online friendlies. And yes, that's a reference to the tomfoolery the Storm series got away with. I don't think it's far-fetched to say I would like to be able to play against my friend online from day one on the game's release. I don't think that's far-fetched. At a bare minimum, the essential game modes need to be there, because these folks have had time to cook this game up. I'm going to be very annoyed if there's simple features that really should be in the base game that aren't, that we have to wait for. Shit like a spectator mode or a tournament mode, ranked. I'm gonna need all that from the jump, I'm gonna be for real. But to be honest, all of this leads into my final point and what I want to see. Longevity. Yeah, I want this game to last, man. These arena fighters really come and go, and Sparking Zero may end up being no different. The game will come out, we'll be playing that for like a month. After that month is up, silence. Nobody talking about that game no more. We're not doing nothing on it. The scene has dwindled. There's barely anything left. It's a wasteland. I don't want this to happen to Sparking Zero. I really don't. I want Sparking Zero to have the longevity like Xenoverse 2 has. Side note, I cannot believe that game has managed to just stay up and running all these years. That motherfucker came out in like what, 2016? It's been 8 years. How is this game still alive? I'm hearing it's still getting DLC for it to this day. Who is playing that game, please? Who is keeping that Xenoverse 2 community, the servers up and running? Who is it? To you gamers out there that are doing it, I salute you. Y'all niggas have really stuck by that game, because by all metrics, that shit should have died. Even I played Xenoverse 2 for a couple years, but after a while, enough was enough. Niggas have really kept this game alive by force. I respect it. And I want the same shit for Sparking Zero. I want that. I'm a selfish guy. How that gets achieved, I don't know. Maybe we do need to look at Xenoverse 2. What has kept the game alive so long? What has been added to the game? What has the player base done to kind of keep enough people around? I want an explanation for that one. We might need to do a deep dive, because I do want that for Sparking Zero. I really don't want this to be a game I pick up and then 2 weeks later is done. I never thought I'd say this, but Xenoverse 2 may have the blueprint. But to be honest, this is just one of them things we won't really know until the game comes out. All I do know is when it comes out, I will be there. But again, as I said, just this once. Then I will go back to not buying these games, because we actually do need better. There's just too many good games that come out on a year-to-year basis for us anime fans to be settling for this tomfoolery. With that being said, however, I've said my piece, so I'm gonna turn it over to you lot. What do you guys want to see from Sparking Zero? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you just enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. But until next time, I'm out, y'all.
Them man really want chat about bars and spit. Grab a note, then I wrote this quick. Man, I hocus this. Talk magic is strange when your focus is. Talk damage insane. Man, I wordsmith kid. Tell a boy at me. Bar for bar, I'll run him down athlete. I ain't really for the beef, but they still chatty. I'm too that Apple can never try Mac me. I got bars, get it. Said it before, but they never gave credit. Giving all of me to the beat like I'm John.